Hey guys, Christy here, and I just felt the need to go live today and share with you guys something that I know holds a lot of people back and creates a lot of fear and doubt whenever you're going after a big goal, a dream, something that you want to accomplish, but you're afraid of what other people think, you're afraid of the haters, you're afraid of the doubters. And so I have like these tips right here that I've written down, and so that I can stay on track and hopefully bring this to you guys within less than 10 minutes. I'm going to try to stick with my promise and get through my tips on how to deal with the haters, but also how to build more confidence through that. So number one, and this is not what you guys are probably getting on live to hear, but it's okay for people not to like you. And this is coming from somebody who is a recovered people pleaser. So if you're on here and you are a people pleaser, like raise your hand, say hi. I totally get it. In high school, in middle school, I was that child that was a total people pleaser, and I didn't want to say anything that anybody would take the wrong way. So I really just never spoke who I was. Like I never voiced my opinions. I never voiced who I was. I never voiced what I wanted. You know, if somebody said, if we're going out to lunch, like in someone, where do you want to go? I never had an opinion because I didn't want to step on any toes. And I know that sounds super extreme, but I was just a crazy people pleaser. And when you're so focused on pleasing other people, the one person you're sure not to please is yourself. And so I know this is the toughest one, but it's okay for people not to like you. Because they're going to, hi Molly, people pleaser, yes. Oh, Ryan, I love that your daughter loves my voice. I want to meet her someday. But it's okay for people not to like you. You are going to have people that when you are going after goals and dreams, if you are standing up for anything, if you have an opinion, if you're sharing your opinion, if you're being true to yourself, there are going to be people who don't like you. And that's okay. Because in the same sense, they're going to be people who love you, who absolutely adore you, who want to be your best friend, who want to be around you every day. And the thing is the only people that you need to please is yourself, and then you're going to please so many people around you, all of those people that love you. And focus on bringing more value and joy and focus and love and heart and intent and attention and effort to those people who love you. Because the people that don't love you, no matter what you do, they're not going to love you. So there's no point to try to make them love you, because they're just not in your tribe, and that's okay. And that's something that I realized as a recovered people pleaser, is that, you know, over time, I'm okay. I'm okay with people not liking me. I know a lot of people will sit there and it'll just eat at them and eat away. It'll eat away at their heart. It'll take their focus off of everything going on in their life. But for me, like the people that love me hard, and I love them hard. And those people that don't like me, they're probably going to watch this video and have something negative to say. And that's okay, because I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and you don't have to be either. So that's number one. Now, number two, and this one I'm going to dive deep into, and it's really be careful with your focus. Really be careful with your focus and where your energy goes. And that starts with you. Hi, Jacqueline. Hi, Jackie. Self-reliance is number one. And this is not what you guys would think when you get on here to talk about haters, but to help you create more confidence, the confidence that I've created over these last 6 years, so that when somebody does something negative or attacking or lying or whatever is out there, it's okay, because I have confidence and my focus isn't going to go there. They're not going to bring me to that level, right? And it's because I have self-reliance. And so what happens is when people are on this roller coaster of emotions, as humans, a lot of times we want to mimic their emotions. Somebody's negative, you can feel that energy, you become negative, right? And so you're just going through your day in this huge roller coaster of emotions, mimicking everyone's emotions around you. You have to be self-reliant and say, I control my emotions. I am the one that decides my feelings. I am the one that decides how I react to this situation. And I know that sounds hard, but when you're in a situation that's negative energy that's pulling at you, I want you to take a step back and say, how do I want to feel right now? How do I want to feel? And how do I want to interpret this situation? And so when something comes at me, I know that I have self-reliance, that I'm going to sit back and I'm going to ask myself those questions. And over time, as you really focus on asking yourself these questions, it will become innate in you to just ask yourself these questions, and it doesn't pull your energy away. You don't get on that roller coaster of emotions like everybody else because you don't get sucked in. You're controlling your emotions. So number one, on your focus, you have to be self-reliant. Number two, self-confidence. And for a lot of you, you think that when you arrive, when I am earning this much in my business, when I have this certification, when I am, whenever, everyone always thinks I'll have confidence when I get to this spot. It doesn't work like that. You have to decide to have confidence today. You have to decide today, now, you are going to be confident. And so I have my notes so that I don't get too off track here. But you have to believe in your ability to figure it out. You have to believe. And when you believe in yourself in any situation, a positive situation, a negative situation, fear, doubt, hesitations, all that stuff coming at you, you have to sit back and say, fear and doubt don't control me. My thoughts, my actions, my attitude, that's what I control. And I control that because I know that I can figure anything out. There's a bad situation, I know I can figure it out. Hi, Lisa, happy birthday. You guys, everyone wish Lisa a happy birthday. She just jumped on. She's my big sis, and it's her birthday today. I would sing for you guys, but you would all get off really quickly because my voice is so horrible. And so number 3, and this one is the most important, and it's self-talk. So when it comes to being careful with your focus, when negative energy comes your way, when there's that, you want to mimic the negative energy around you, you have to sit back. Yay, everyone's saying happy birthday. I love it. She started out having a rough day, so let's make sure her birthday's extra special. So you get to tell yourself how to respond to situations. And it's not just as easy. You're like, okay, Christy, that's great, but I am in a bad mood and I just want to be negative and all this negative energy is around me. How do I respond to this situation? Sit back and ask yourself, how would your best self respond to this situation? When you're in the best mood possible. I have people that'll come to me and they're in a sticky situation, they're in a negative situation, negative energy around them, and I give them advice. I don't take on the negative energy. I can give advice, right? And that's because in that moment when they came to me, I was at my best self. And sometimes we have to sit back and we have to be self-reliant on ourselves to do that self-talk for ourselves. So I want you, when you're in a situation, to sit back and ask yourself, how can I view this situation differently? How can I look at this in a different light? How do I want to feel? How would my best self approach this situation? Heather, I need to save this video and watch it when I'm feeling down. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much, Heather. And guys, share this. Share this with your friends. Share this with your family. Share this with somebody who needs to hear this. Share this with someone who's having a bad day. Because I know these tips were the same tips that I gave to 5 people today. So there's something going on. There's something in the air. There's, I don't know, the moon. I don't know what's going on, but there's a lot of negative energy out there. And I know for me, I can't let that stuff stop me, and it used to. I'm not saying this stuff is easy. I'm not saying these tips that I went through are easy, because they're not, but you can change, and you can focus on them. And so if, save this video. Like Heather said, save this video, and when you are having a bad day, when you are having that negative energy, go through the video, write down these questions, and ask yourself these questions. Or better yet, watch it right now and write down these questions right now in this moment. Keep it in your purse, in your wallet. Keep it in the notes section on your phone. We always have our phones with us. Pull out your phone, type these questions down in the notes, and when you're having a bad day, come to the notes section on your phone and read these questions to yourself and answer them. And for me, when I was going through these questions with people today, it was so eye-opening for me because I have that control. I have that power to pull myself out of a negative energy type situation. I didn't always. I remember 3 years ago, I had somebody come to me and they sent me this long message, somebody who I had thought at one time was a friend, and it was 2 to 3 pages long, just ripping me apart. that I was only in business for myself for the money. I didn't care about anybody. I didn't care about helping anybody. I was gross. I was disgusting. It just went on and on, just one thing after another, attacking my character, right? And like I said, go back to number one, it's okay for people to not like you. It's okay for people to not understand you, because those people, they're not going to understand you. There's always going to be people who don't like you unless you're living life in the middle and you don't have an opinion. And then of course, when you live in the middle and you don't have an opinion, you're not giving those people out there who want to love you a chance to love you. And so when this person came to me and said all these negative things, guys, it ate at me. I wanted to pretend that it didn't, but for months I would read this to myself every single day. I would read the message, the letter that she sent me every single day. Who does that? Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. It is so negative. It is so bad. It's so draining. And I didn't have these tools. I didn't have these questions to ask myself. This stuff that I just went through, I actually learned from one of my mentors, Brendan Burchard. I can't even say his last name, Brendan Burchard, at High Performance Coaching. So I went to his High Performance Coaching. If I'm not promoting that, I am. I think you all should do it. It's amazing, but I don't get paid for it. It's just, I love it. It really helped me to see things in such a different light and to have more control over my attitude. I have a lot of control over my actions, but I needed to work on that. I needed to work on my attitude and being able to pull myself out of these situations. And so years ago, that was me. I would sit there and that instance, that person that was so negative, it ate at me like a emotional roller coaster for 3 months. And I spent 3 months of my life thinking about that every single day, having those little things like spiral in my head. But remember, it's okay for those people not to understand you. It's okay for them to not like you, because there are other people out there who do love you. And those people love you hard. And be yourself for them so that they can love you more. And thank you, Michelle. You've been the nicest person ever since I've known you. Guys, Michelle, I love Michelle. Michelle, we were neighbors growing up, and then I was her quote-unquote babysitter. We were more like friends, but I was her babysitter after school. So I love that, and now we're old and married and stuff. But gosh, that was so long ago. So yes, and just what Lisa said, it pulls us out faster each time. So this isn't perfect. This isn't like you're going to do it one time. It's just like fitness. You're not going to work out one time and then all of a sudden be super fit and ripped. When you look at my picture that I posted today of my back and my butt, and I'm really proud of that picture. I think it didn't get that much love, but I'm really proud of it. And because when I looked at it, I'm like, I worked so hard. I've been doing Body Beast for 3 years for that picture right there. And I was so proud of all the times I got up and worked out when I didn't want to, right? But now it's a habit, and I just do it without thinking about it because it's ingrained in me. These questions that I went through, and if you missed them, go back, listen to the video again. These questions that I went through, it's going to take time. It's not going to be perfect the first time, but as you keep practicing it, you'll get better, and then it'll become a habit, and you'll be able to pull yourself out of it. And yes, Tanya, I love Tanya. I'm just trying to get on Tanya's level with the booty gains. If you guys have seen Tanya's booty groups, they're amazing, and I'm just trying to get on her level with the booty. And Lisa, yes, Unleash the Beast. We have a lot of women. Who's doing Body Beast right now? We have so many women who are lifting weights, and I love it because we're focusing on strength and getting stronger, and it just makes my heart happy. But guys, truly, it's okay for people not to like you, because the people that don't like you aren't going to like you anyways. And the ones that do love you are going to love you harder for you going out there and living true to yourself. And you are going to be so much happier living true to who you are and what you want in life. So share this video, tag a friend, tag somebody who needs to hear this. Share it in a group, share it in your team pages, share it with a coach. I know all of us struggle with having people who doubt us, having people who have negative thoughts. We go live, they say something negative about us, whatever it may be, whatever you're going through. If you're doing something we're doing, if you're putting yourself out there, if you have a voice, people are not going to like you. And that is okay. I'm here to tell you that is okay. There are plenty of people who don't like me. I know it. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. because I'm not here to please everyone. Because if I'm pleasing everyone, the only person I'm sure to not please and I'm sure to make miserable is myself. Okay, guys, I love you. Again, share this video with somebody who needs to hear it. It's something that I know so many people struggle with. Don't allow negative energy, fear, doubt to control you. One of the things that I had said, and I want to repeat it, and I want you to repeat this to yourself: fear and doubt aren't going to run me. Fear and doubt aren't going to run me. Believe in your ability, guys, to figure it out, because you can. I love you guys. I hope this has helped. Make sure to review it, to watch it again. Write down these questions so that you always have them with you in that notes section of your phone so that you can refer back to them, because it doesn't happen immediately, but it will change your life. Hi, Joe. Hi, Tanya. Love you guys.